special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Now here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, LSU. That's how you finish a play.
Great job of reading and recognizing the opportunity to get the ball into space to a very skilled receiver, and he does the rest of the work. Talk about yards after the catch. This guy's one of the best in the country.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Receivers are bunched together. The shotgun running play call.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, LSU. The defense produces 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
LSU 13. Oklahoma 0.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He escapes the pocket. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, and it falls incomplete.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Back-to-back deep shots. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
The Sooners bring their punt team onto the field. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. The punt will bounce and go out of bounds at the 45-yard line. The offense gifted in great field position. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. He's going to hand this off. Quick G.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Go all the way back to like Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
First down here for this offense. Here's the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a ball, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So here we go now, third and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Who made it? 3 points on the board. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in, but they don't connect. It's in. And it brings up 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. QB to the tight end for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
2nd down after that short completion. They keep him off bounds with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Loses the ball behind the line. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Sooners will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play. And then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Who's in the clear? They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. First down, looking to throw the football. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They mix it up with a run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Pass caught. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Hand off to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Tigers. Still no answer for the passing game. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Now here comes the bunch formation. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackle, but 1st down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Big throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that 1st down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a 1st down.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out at practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner decides to field it. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man,
he's looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go out past the 30. And he steps out at the 8. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
And the offense convert that pick into points. They set up first and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They finally corral him at the 1. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry-up. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker on the play. Let's check that out. So the call on the defense declined, of course, and the touchdown will stand. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Picked up by one of the blockers. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Puts into space at the 50. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Snags the quick throw. Brought down, but both the tackles produce a solid gain there. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Catch made over the middle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Receiver in motion now. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, LSU.
Punt team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt. This one is from 40 yards away. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And looking to throw now on 1st down. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back at the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A huge defensive score.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the young men. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. Breaks into the clear. Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. That completion makes it second and short. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught quickly. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Sooners starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. On the move now. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The Sooners come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Sooners! What a turnaround here.
this touchdown run. The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a fumble. And the defense comes up with the football.
That is tough for the... Here, because not only does he take a big hit, but now you're about to get an earful from your coach on the sideline after that turnover.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he finds the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Gets rid of it on the move. He makes the grab. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to chuck it again. And it's clocked. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed off. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And the completion made. What a stiff arm. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. He makes the grab. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short, the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that one's straight down the middle. And they jump back in front.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
Here's a great example of back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Not through the PAT, so the lead is 5 here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They get it down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Third down coming up after that running play. Try and muscle for the first down. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, that run didn't go anywhere here on third down. It'll bring up fourth down. And right now, late in the game, they've got to go for this. They got to call their best fourth and short play and hope to keep the sticks moving.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tight end makes the grab. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made on the right side. Inside the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
LSU now operating in the red zone. And there's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Hand off to the single back. Touchdown, LSU. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a 2-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Wants to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He'll run it into the end zone. The 2-point conversion pushes the lead up to a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Conference championship on the line. Not much time left. Down 3. Looking for some magic here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, LSU. A big defensive score.
Man, that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school and Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time.
1st and 10.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Defense is coming after him. Catch made on the left side. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass not complete.
Brings up 3rd down.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes a quick catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll use the ground game here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Again, makes it 2nd and medium.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Back's got it again. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.